Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. If it's your first time seeing me, then go ahead and like this video because I know you're gonna like it already. Subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you never miss another upload. And if you already are subscribed, then hey girl, welcome back. So today guys, we are going to be talking about being an empath, and we are also going to be talking about how to manage the stress and the energies of the world and the people around you and your friends and whatever, just how to manage that stress and how to manage that overload of the energy, especially during this time as an empath as well. So if you are empathic, or you think you are, or you know someone who is, or you're just interested in this kind of content, then just keep on. So being empathic basically means to be highly sensitive to the energies and emotions of people around you, being able to feel what someone else is feeling, even if you have friends that you're around all the time. When they're not around you, you can feel if something happens to them, you can feel their energy shift. If you're with someone and they tell you that they're feeling okay, and you really know how they're feeling, you can walk in a room and read the room. You know what I'm saying? You can, like, if someone is looking at you, you can tell. Like, you can have two people looking at you, the same expression on their face, but you could tell that one person's being nasty and the other person's not. It's just being able to read energies, and some people basically view it as a clairvoyant ability because you can read energies, and I guess most people would not be able to do that. So yes, that is not something that everybody can do. That basically makes you empathic. I feel like a lot of people are empathic, but that makes you empathic. Also, if you're empathic, you probably attract a hell of a lot of narcissists and energy vampires, okay? People can sense the healing energy in you. They can sense the reception that you have, a clear path of emotional availability. People can sense that. People can sniff you out of a room, okay? So just like you can sense people, people can definitely sense you and sense that you are a target. So you're definitely going to attract a lot of energy vampires and a lot of narcissists as well, okay? People are going to ask you for advice a lot. You're going to be able to see other people's perspectives really well, understand how they're feeling really, really well. You might be someone that is like a pushover because you always feel how people are feeling and you want to help them, and you want to do right by them, that kind of energy. But basically being sensitive, like I said, to energies and the emotions of other people makes you empathic. So right now, while all of this is going on, all of this pain, all of this betrayal, all of this violence, all of this death, all of this mourning, all of this stress and anxiety, all of this sickness and disease, while all of this is going on, there is, I'm sure, a crisis happening for empaths everywhere because we are literally being overloaded with information from social media and our friends and the news and our parents and, whatever. The energy is just everywhere. So ways that I basically have learned to kind of detach, and I don't want to say, I hate using detach because detach has such like a cold connotation. And it's not really that, but it kind of is. But I'll just explain basically how I keep my energy clear and how I've been keeping my energy clear. I basically had to recognize what feelings were my own and what feelings were the ones that I was transmitting. What feelings were the ones I was picking up on. Because when you are empathic, you feel people's emotions as if they are your own. And sometimes you might really feel one way, but you're picking up on all of these vibrations around you, so it's causing some upset, and now you feel you're mirroring what is happening to you because you are feeling these emotions. So it's very easy to be like, okay, I don't know if this is me feeling like this or if I'm just picking up on other people's energy. And a lot of times we can be picking up on other people's energy, which is something we do. We have to be able to differentiate between our energies and the energies that we are picking up on. Something I always do is I try to use logic whenever I'm feeling uneasy or I'm feeling unsettled. I ask myself, okay, what's happening around me? Am I around somebody that's looking a little stank? Am I around somebody that's being a little nasty, got a little nasty attitude? Have I just saw something on social media? Like, okay, I am feeling bad. What is happening around me that would explain me feeling bad? Period. If it's, I just saw something on social media, my friend just told me about her really bad breakup, the guy that I'm trying to see, was lying to me and I can tell he lying to me. Whatever the case is, why am I feeling upset? Why am I feeling like this? What is this? And identify what those feelings are. It's like, if it's like, okay, my best friend just vented to me, so now I'm drained. Now I'm really, really upset. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing also, being an empath. Being around a lot of people really drains you. Having people dump their energy and dump their emotions on you and vent to you is really, really draining as well. So, it's like, damn, I've been feeling bad. I've been feeling down. It's like, well, all of my friends are going through this. I have a lot of friends who lost their jobs. Some friends have lost, family family amidst COVID. All this is going on. Everybody's been venting to me and talking to me. My life has been, pretty okay. Like, I've still been able to work and I've still been able to be okay. And, so I'm pretty good. So this heaviness that I'm feeling is not me. It's from people around you. Okay? So whenever you're able to differentiate what feelings are not mine, what are feelings that I'm taking from the public, that I'm taking on from the collective, that I'm taking on from the people around me, now you're able to eradicate those feelings and cleanse that energy. Okay. Also, a lot of energy cleansing. If I do a lot of readings, I take a lot of spiritual baths, a lot. All time of the day, whenever I'm doing readings, I'm cleansing my energy with Palo Santo. I sage a lot, I burn a lot of incense. I always have on some type of, I'm wearing my waist beads. I'm wearing my waist beads today, y'all, from Beating Hearts. I'll have their information down below so you guys can shop with them. All of these pieces are handmade and they come with a candle and some sage and some intention so you can charge them. So yes, girl, but I always try to keep some type of protection element on my body, on my person, in my purse with me to cleanse my energy. If I ever need to release, I can hold my crystal, or I can, grab at my waist beads, or, hold my earrings if I have crystals on my earrings, or, just get grounded and kind of recenter yourself, because you can get so lost in the emotions of everybody else. It's kind of like that Mr. Krabs meme. I'm gonna find it and post it. That Mr. Krabs meme where he looking around and he all distraught and shit. It's like, that's literally how it can feel. So you really have to be like, okay, I'm going to keep the Mr. Krabs analogy going. Go inside the shell, pop the eyes in, go inside the shell, and just kind of center yourself. That is really, really helpful. Also, cord cutting. Cord cutting. If you have a friend who is always dumping on you and always weighing on your spirit, if your relationship part, if you're, whoever you in a relationship with is doing that, if your mom is doing that, whoever is doing it, do a cord cutting. A cord cutting, all that does is not blocks, it just removes that person's energy from yours. It separates your energy from the other person. When you spend a lot of time with somebody, helping them, loving them, being around them, living with them, whatever the case is, sometimes your energies can become attached by a cord. And sometimes you have to cut that cord so you can exist as yourself good and they can exist as themselves good. And y'all can still transfer energy, but it will not be a cord connecting you. So sometimes you have to do cord cuttings on your friends, on your parents. And there's nothing wrong with doing a cord cutting. It literally just releases yourself from that person's energy. I do cord cuttings all the time because there's nothing wrong with it. I do not need nobody's energy connected to mine and running through mine 24/7. I don't need it, okay? I have friends that don't even live where I'm living, and I can feel if something going on with them, and I can know if they lying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want no cord. I'm ready to cut the cord, okay? So like I said, energy cleansing, making sure you're protecting your energy and cutting cords if they need to be cut. Also, of course, surrounding yourself with happy things, happy colors. Just your energy is very, very susceptible to change. We know that at the drop of a hat, it can shift. So make sure you're surrounded by things to shift it in positive ways. Happy music, positive music, going outside, getting some vitamin D, getting in the sun, getting grounded, feeling Mother Earth, feeling yourself, dancing in the mirror, getting your makeup done, looking cute, feeling cute, working out, doing yoga, whatever you have to do. Surround yourself with things that constantly raise your vibration. I did a video about raising your vibration, but constantly do things to raise your vibration and keep your energy up. So, you can basically be able to function, okay? Whenever, like I said about the energy cleansing and having crystals around you, crystals are something for me that makes me feel better, especially my clear quartz. If I'm feeling stressed or upset, I literally can fit my clear quartz perfectly in my hand and just breathe all of my stress into it and allow it to cleanse itself and recharge, and I feel a lot better. So definitely using things like that to recharge your energy and have things like that around the house. Have a painting that you can look at that makes you feel really, really good, or whatever the case may be. Also, taking mindful deep breaths. I've been doing this while I've been doing my readings to cleanse my energy so I can be ready for the next reader. The next client. And I literally, all I do is I take 3 slow deep breaths. I take my time, all the way down. All the way down. That's 1. Then again, I take my time, and that really clears my mind, and it allows me to just focus on breathing. So mindful deep breaths, breathing in newness, positivity, light, and breathing out everybody else's energy, everybody else's stresses, breathing out all of that. Also, a protective shield. There is a guided meditation that you can do for a protective shield. I did a guided meditation for a protective shield. It was really, really good. So if ever I am feeling stressed or whatever, I can kind of just do my own meditation where I kind of just imagine myself being covered in that same white light. And I imagine that white light just, wrapping its arms around me. And also the meditation that I did for you guys, when I basically talked about imagine, the anger and frustration as fire. You can imagine other people's energies as fire and imagine, like your heart chakra opening up and quenching all of that fire with your beautiful emotional availability that gives you your strength in the first place. Okay, so you can do meditations where you visualize yourself being free. Understand that you have all of the power in the world. All the power in the world, it lies within you. Understand that you're empathic because it's a gift and not a curse. I know it can feel like a curse, but it's a gift, I promise. I hope that you guys are doing good and taking care of yourself. Like I said, cleanse your energy, differentiate which energy is yours and which one is not. Make sure you're surrounding yourself by happy vibrational, things. And also surround yourself with good people. If you guys ever want to talk, ever want to vent, please talk to me for free. I love healing. This is what I do now. So talk to me, reach out. But cherish, have people that you can talk to and be like, girl, I need to raise my vibration. Send me a good song. Send me a good movie. Make me feel good. Send me some affirmations. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who love you and people who know you're empathic and know that they cannot dump on you. Let people know, like, I'm letting y'all know I'm empathic. I got abilities. Y'all can't be around me doing all that fuck shit. Like, because I'm literally about to have to put out a PSA, like, I'm letting y'all know I'm intuitive. It's getting stronger. I'm psychic as hell. Y'all can be around me lying. I can't take it. I'm gonna start calling y'all out, period. Okay, you gotta let people know. You have to let people know how to handle you. And in return, they will handle you with the grace that you demand. Okay, so yes, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. As always, like I always say, I appreciate you. Follow my new Instagram, #Queen_Pixie. I thank you guys for your support. I thank you for your love. Bless. Have a great day, guys. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.